Hey, you guys, we are back to do another review of Love is Blind. Child, the reunion. Honey, it gave what it was supposed to give, I must add. So, yeah, y'all, let's just go ahead and get into it.
We keep it real, expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and sip some tea. Join the KoEd family. We're about relationships and review, making it fun just for you. Go with God, let God go with you. It's time for Kourtney and Eddie.
I always put God first. Hey, what's going on, KoEd Ken folks? How y'all doing tonight? Welcome back to another video of Kourtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. This is my little wife right here.
Kourtney, also known as Coco, and welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
I had no choice but to come back because if I don't come back, I was going to get fired. I'm still trying to recover from my surgery, but apparently the CEO right here doesn't care. She said, if I don't show up tonight, I'm going to be fired. So here I am, still trying to recover from the surgery. Still in pain, still trying to deal with it, still sounding congested, but she don't care. It's all about making them M-O-N-E-Y. But anyway, enough of that. Welcome back to another night of watching Son of Biscuit on the road with it anyway. We're going to do a review of Love is Blind, baby. Love is Blind, the reunion. That's right. I'm rusty, and I'm still kind of loopy.
And so, you crusty.
I'm crusty? I am. Yeah. Well, that's part of the surgery. You don't care. You really don't care.
So if you're brand new to this channel and haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. We like to have fun over here, even though, you know, he on the YouTube workman's comp. So anyway, yeah.
I take off my real job. My real job said, we understand, Eddie. You gotta take time off because you gotta recover from your surgery. But no, not this one here. If you don't show up tonight, you're gonna get kicked off the show. I'm gonna remove your chair from the show. So reluctantly, here I am, all beat down, still all just still dealing with surgery stuff, man.
But you look good. You look good.
I don't feel good.
You look good. All right, you guys. So let's go ahead and get into it. So we won't talk about the woes and the hippos and the medical and all that stuff or whatever.
I still can't feel my nose.
Okay, so yeah, that's part of that's what they said. So let's go ahead and get into it. So it is the reunion for Love is Blind, and you know I wouldn't say that this was a bad season. It really truly was kind of like a good season. So they had a couple of first time they ever in the studio actually filming a reunion, which I think that was the best place to be because you know you got that whole Love is Blind feel. And also the first time that they actually invited former still together guests or some that's you know doing other things upon the show. So anyway, I just want to briefly just say the looks, and I seen it on social media. I think that Jessica look seemed a little sheenish. Now, hey, I'm a sheen girl, so I'm not judging, but for that type of thing, the dress she had on did look a little sheenish. But she looked cute, but just didn't look reunion type. Chelsea looked very pretty. What you thought about Chelsea? She looked the best.
Yeah, Chelsea looked. She had her look to me stood out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Dang, she looked real good.
Yeah,
man.
she do. She do.
You know?
Sometimes when people see themselves on TV, they gonna amp it up for the reunion.
She did a good job of it.
Yeah. Let's see. Amy looked gorgeous. You know,
she did.
She looked like a little Jessica Rabbit.
She did. She did. Yeah. She sure enough did. She didn't have the boobs though.
AD, she looked it. I just didn't too much care for her dress. You know, when I seen it on Instagram, it looked more of a see-through type of dress. But you know, of course, everybody knows she got a gorgeous body. But you know, I just didn't like the dress.
Her dress was all right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was okay. You know, it's not hated, but it didn't give me that. You know what I'm saying? And I think that was pretty much that.
Well, you know? Okay, you did. You know, the guys, you know, we come on the reunion. We just come to be coming. You know what I'm saying? We can wear some sweatpants. We be good. Jeremy, he don't know Hawaiian shirts, man. He could have left that shirt in the closet. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he was thinking about. Clay, like he was going to the prom, man.
How he was sitting in that chair.
I think Clay got a bad back, man. He like, You got a bad back, man. So I get it. If you got a bad back, man, that's where you got to sit, man. So yeah. But yeah, the guys they just underdressed, man. They underdressed all the time.
Yeah, so it started out where they wanted to talk about Amy and Johnny. Of course, just kind of how they've been, they showed some of their family pictures, family photos, and things that they doing, and just having a good time and enjoying life together. And they, of course, they are a beautiful couple. They showed the picture of them what it was when he had the little ponytail and stuff like
I
that.
don't know. Some JC Penn and Portrait Studio. I don't know.
They look back on the season where I didn't watch that season. I think it was season 3 or something like that, where Gina and Blake, Gina's pregnant, and I guess Blake was a guy that she met and she pregnant by him. I don't know why he on the show. I
Which
don't
one,
know.
Blake?
The one that she said she met him somewhere. Honey.
Yeah, he wasn't on the show, was he?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know
why
why.
he was on the reunion.
Yeah, why he
Oh,
on this show?
she on the show. She got the reunion with her baby daddy.
Yeah,
I was like, ooh, Love's line getting low to the go, baby. Bring baby daddies on there.
So, but anyway, so they was talking about Jeremy. So Jeremy and they asked him, was he seeing somebody? I was wondering why so much gappage on that couch, But Sarah came on out and it seemed like they still together, child. In fact, they live together, honey. Yeah. They be having issues like everybody else. Because Chelsea put it out there.
Yeah, every time I saw Jeremy, they broke up. Him, Sarah Ann broke up. And like I said, you have your trials and tribulations. You have your up and downs. And I guess every time he saw Chelsea, they were having a down moment.
Right.
Him and Sarah Ann. I guess, he was trying to prove a point. This time, when we get back together, we're going to move in together to kind of make that connection stronger. And, hey, it's working for him right now. And to be honest with you, man, I'm still hurting. But I don't like Sarah Ann. I don't like Jeremy. They just got just sleaze to him, man.
Yeah.
It's real sleazy, He's like, he's a snake, and she wants to call Laura the pick-me girl. She was the pick-me girl, You sliding this man DM, knowing this man is engaged to somebody else. To me, that's pick-me girl 101.
It is.
So yeah, man.
They did bring Laura in, and she's in Barcelona.
No what country that is.
She's in Barcelona.
You know what country that is.
On work trips.
You know what Barcelona located at.
And so anyway, they was talking about just their dynamic and everything. And as far as Sarah is and how Sarah was, like you were saying, sleazed and and how she came in and stuff like that or whatever. But they also talked about too that Jeremy was engaged to somebody before the show. These people be having all these little secret agendas and
but
doing
guess
stuff.
Guess what? That stops this season because Nick and his wife they're gonna put an end to that. Y'all come on this show and try to get do a come up and make us look bad. No, they're gonna call you out for it. But yeah, as you were saying, Jeremy was engaged, but he broke it off before he came on the show. Laura knew about it, plus Sarah Ann knew about it.
Yeah. And so anyway, they just Laura and Sarah kind of had some back and forth, or she basically was saying that Jeremy was a sleaze, he was a jerk. They showed a unseen footage of Sarah really talking to Laura and just kind of saying, hey, I wasn't trying to come in. I was just wanted to see because I wasn't through with the connection. I still had I wanted to close some doors. So that's why I went in his DM and stuff like that. And basically Laura said, yeah, I still think it was disrespectful, to say the least, but yeah, Jeremy just a jerk, and you need to watch out for him because he gonna do you bad as well.
What do you think about Sarah Ann?
I don't too much like her either. And she will fight for her life too. She be fighting everybody.
What did she expect, man? You basically come up against the girl group. You know what I'm saying? So the girl group gonna look out for one another. Then the guys really don't like you, because Jeremy. I didn't know Jeremy threw Jimmy on the bus, so that right there was. So that right there was another fight she had to do.
Yeah, because when they showed the unseen footage, that's when they said that what it was that Jimmy that Jeremy said that, you know, he said he was worse than Jimmy. Jimmy like, how I get in this?
Yeah, and Jeremy said, as long as Jimmy is around, I'm good, man. Cause he always gonna be at the bottom of the barrel.
You're gonna be the villain.
Yeah.
And so yeah, Jimmy felt some type of way about that.
I would too. It's mad as somebody say about you.
Yeah.
As long as Coco around, I'm good.
You know, sometimes people feel like, you know, they look down on other people, and I feel like that's what Jeremy is. So I do feel like Jeremy and Sarah are a good match, honey, because they good and sleazy, like you said, you know, as they whisk away in the jet after Sarah got her feelings hurt, and when
He didn't care. What.
Yeah.
He didn't care. He was laughing. He was living your best life on the water, on the ski doo. To get her, let her cry right there on the beach.
And Chelsea said,
Ow, 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 ow.
Sarah said that she don't talk to any of the girls, and Chelsea was like, yeah, you kept unfollowing and stuff like that on IG.
No.
And then also you kept following some of our dudes.
Yeah.
Like you was our fiance, you was still following them and stuff like that.
I wouldn't even trust Sarah around, man. Would you trust Sarah around me? You wouldn't go. She would probably stab y'all in the back. I'm telling you, man, she that type of woman. She's a man eater. Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. Oh, here she comes. She's a man eater. That's right, shows little fat shows.
So they talked about Nick was saying, you know, they talked about the video that Sarah had made and basically saying when she was getting attacked in the comments, honey, when folks were coming from the left and the right and right and left, honey, she was getting hook, and she couldn't take it. Hook.
What's that supposed to be?
She was getting beat up, and so she couldn't take it.
So she had
to tell the people that y'all been so pressed and stuff like that. This was for entertainment purposes. Was y'all entertained? What she
think she is, Gladiator?
And Nick says, so what was up with that video? You know, was this and Vanessa, because Nick was being a little soft on the women, and I get it, but I think he was being hard when it came to the men.
Well,
so he was speaking his piece when it came to the men.
Of course, you know, a man gonna try to be soft on a woman, you know. So I think Nick did the right thing. Let his wife take care of that.
Yeah, so Vanessa was like, so are you saying that this was for entertainment purposes? When people come on here to share their real life, and like Laura said, this was her real life. Her grandmother was finna get on a plane and come to a wedding that she thought was finna take place. And you saying this for entertainment purposes? All these people over here, they got stuff going on. People's feelings were hurt. Hearts was broken. So you saying this for entertainment purposes? Sarah said, no, I wasn't saying it like that. I was just saying it because people was coming at me and stuff like that. So I was just trying to let them know. But no, what we got, I found love on a two-way street. I found love. And and so yeah, I definitely feel like this is real.
She pumped out. Sarah Ann, the little respect I have for you, I lost, man. When you make a statement, a video, a TikToker, or whatever you want to do, you stand on that. You don't bag down. When they put you in the hot seat, you bag down. Yeah. And the point is, I understand why Nick and Vanessa did it. You're not going to mess up our brand saying our show is fake, which I still think it's entertainment in my opinion, you know what I'm saying? But I get where they coming from. You know, it's like, I remember back in the day in wrestling, man, when I grew up, I thought wrestling was real. And when I found out it was fake, I was crushed. I said, it can't be fake. I see them getting hit in the face. I wonder why every time they kick, they step on the ground. Because they step on the ground and get sound. I thought it was real when I was growing up. When I found out it was fake, yeah, I was devastated, man. And I started looking at wrestling the same. I can't look at it like I used to look at it back in the day. So I get why Nick and Vanessa trying to defend their product.
Right. Also, too, Sarah was like, well, they didn't show our love story. They didn't show what we had going on. And so she said, it's because he chose this woman. He chose Laura. He didn't choose you. You nut.
Sarah got some issues, man.
She fighting for my life. So yeah, she fighting, honey, to try to hold on to that man that she went in them DMs and snatched him up.
That's why you got to be careful about those DMs. Them DMs would get a man and a woman in a lot of trouble, man.
Also too, basically Laura said, listen, I just came for an apology because ain't nobody said nothing, but then they ended up apologizing. So
took a whole freaking year.
So you're right. So let's move on to Trevor.
Trevor, they brought you out to scold you and sent you back to your room, man. That's what they basically did, man. I said, Trevor, my man. I was taking off with Trevor. I like Trevor.
We were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you.
He act just like AD on that Don Gun show. Old dramatic for no reason. But anywho, you come on here and had the whole world fooled like you were a good guy. You had the whole, not half a girlfriend, but a whole girlfriend over here and tell you, I love you. I can't wait till I see you. I miss you. I need you. I love it to you. And you come on the show like it's all to the good, man. And once Nick and Vanessa found out, of course they're gonna trot you out there.
Not trot you.
Yeah, and put you on the firing line and they let loose on you, man. They let loose on that man. And after he gonna speak up for himself and look beat down like a little child,
he said I ain't had nothing to say.
Yeah, so they sent him back to his room.
No, he said, "Can I go?"
Well, still,
yeah, he was like, "Can I go?"
Can't go to my room and crawl in the bed and fall up in the fetal position and cry. That's just what he did.
And he tried to explain it. So he said, really, he had a girlfriend, but really that wasn't his girlfriend.
He made it worse. I said, stop it. Stop it.
He said he knew that the girl knew that he was coming on the show. He just wanted to explore more of his options. And so, yeah, his feelings for Chelsea was real. He really wanted her. But, and so the girl knew. And they was like, so you tell somebody that you really and truly wasn't your girlfriend or your girlfriend, that you love her. And he was like, that was after the fact because I was so devastated. You can ask Jimmy. And I think Jeremy or somebody. I was so devastated. I just couldn't focus. My emotion was all over the place because he really and truly was little Chelsea. And so, once they called him out, he was speechless. He was like, "Can I go?" And so, it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. Britney was like, I feel like that's disrespectful to the girl and disrespectful to everybody on here because once again, Nick was like, and I heard that you was just on here just trying to get some clout. Like, y'all, this is not what this show is for. We are actually finding folks matches and there's love taking place. So I guess that Love is Blind, they finna start doing some investigation, child.
That background check gonna be on point next time. They're gonna be digging deep into people's personal lives now. If you got bad credit, they ain't gonna let you. No more bad credit. You lay on the car payment. You ain't got no car insurance. If your car got liability only, you're not getting on that show, man. Cause they're gonna do some investigating. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So let's move on to AD and Clay, y'all favorite couple.
They really didn't stay on them long, in my opinion. Because they stayed on Jeremy and Sarah Ann and Laura for a long period of time.
They did. It's what's her name? Britney. Honey, she said, "Ooh, finally we can say something, child." They had to get a question for them to say something. I said, "We ain't gonna talk to them, child, because the time running out."
I'd be mad if I was one of them.
So, but anyway, honey, they didn't have much on the show to say. It started, then it ended. So I guess that was it. AD and Clay. So, they talked about their time on the show, and basically, are they? I think they did talk after the show, after the non-wedding, but it took weeks because AD was still in her feelings, and Clay said he just don't like the way it turned out. He was in his head a lot, and just looking back at it, he was like, I mean, he hurt everybody. Like, he hurt her family, the little flower girls. He hurt everybody because they were so pumped. They was excited. Everybody was just, and then he get out there and just kind of let everybody down. So he said it did hurt. And AD said it was very emotional to watch. Was you gonna say something?
Well, I understand it hurt. What Clay had to do was best for Clay.
He said he made a mistake.
Well,
he's saying no.
Yeah, he think he did, man. Trust me, man. You did the right thing, man. Heck, man. when I look at it, she was so devastated. She went out there, went on dates with Matt. She wasn't too devastated. So yeah, you did the right thing, man. Live your best life, Clay.
He said that he's seeking therapy. He said he was so much in his head, and he said that this is the love of his life. So she has helped him to grow and kind of work through some things or whatever. So he said that he really appreciate her, he love her, and all that stuff, whatever. And they also talked about what did AD think of seeing Clay parents, and she was like, I understand now why Clay is kind of like the way he is, but she was like, I do not want to be Clay mama. Like I do not want that to be my life. So if he still dealing with that, then
well, first
she
of
better
all,
off.
like I said, the brother gave her a lot of hints and warnings before they walked on stage, walked up to the altar. So he kept saying, he's not ready. He's not sure he can show up every day. And to me, if you're a female, if you're a woman, if a man tells you that y'all supposed to be trying to get married, that should give you some pause, in my opinion. That's just me, If I understand you're not gonna have good days all the time, but still show up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you're not gonna show up every day, hey man, when I mean show up, mean like you're not gonna be committed to this marriage.
Right. Put in the work.
Yeah, put in the work for it. Yeah, we don't need to get married.
Right.
Like I said, you're not gonna have good days all the time, but still put in the work and show up, and
that's right.
Good or bad. So,
let's see. Nick was asking Clay, when you said on there that you said that you never watched Love is Blind. I guess once you found out you was on the show, you started watching the previous season, and you were just saying, you wanted to be the husband like a guy you seen on there, and he asked him who it was, and I knew it was Britt. And he said it was Britt, and he was like, I just like the way he showed up and how you could tell he was ready to be a husband. And Brett was like, he was honored. I appreciate you that for that, bro. I'm humbled for that. But I really and truly was kind of like you. I kind of grew up in a kind of like a broken household, and I didn't even know if I was gonna be a perfect fit to be a husband. I didn't even know what to do or what it was gonna be like. I thought that was touching, man.
Yeah, it was
Come on, black men.
It was all right.
Come on, black men. Show up.
Right.
Eddie just upset that it wasn't him.
Yeah, they could have kind of watched me, man. Golly, you ain't gotta watch. Britt probably could have watched me too. If y'all watched me and saw how I moved, y'all been put at ease, man.
They said they wanted somebody in their age group, not their daddy.
Really? You gonna do that?
I just did.
You gonna do that?
I did. I did it off camera too when we was in there. So you the one brought on here for me to do it again.
Maybe if they watch me, they can see how their wife will act in the future, and they can realize what they wanted to do. Ooh, I don't want no wife like that. All nagging and bossy, dragging the man on that just got out of surgery she don't care about.
So that was a touching scene, and I really truly enjoyed it. I like to see black men kind of give each other props, and to actually say that Clay wanted to imitate something that he saw in somebody else. That's probably his age group. There was a husband that he could see was a husband. I thought that was awesome. I really truly did. So now let's move on to
Really gonna
I'm going to ignore you. Right, because you
Hell.
sit up there and told me that I was don't get a wife like me that's nagging and stuff. So
Yeah, look how you drag. I'm telling you, man. She said if I didn't show up, she gonna put me on video so you can grab me by my shirt and escort me out the room. That's what she was gonna do. So I had to show up, man. So here I am, weak and feeble, and trying to get through this video. Go ahead.
So anyway, Johnny and Amy, they talked about their love story. And how Johnny is so gentle with her and all that stuff, whatever. Ooh, love. It ain't much to talk about.
Well, that John man, they to me is sometimes it's just not about the husband. It is mainly about the husband and wife. But if y'all families get along together so easily, man, it makes it so much better.
It really does. It's so organic.
Right.
So they had the past Love is Blind guests on there and stuff, the cast on there, and they were just asking questions and stuff. And I guess that's how they're gonna talk to the other people that they really and truly didn't dive too much in. Jessica was talking about, the question was asked about how her daughter was, how her daughter felt her being on TV. She did see a few clips from the Love Is Blind, but not a lot. And then because she, now Auntie Chelsea is her auntie. You like auntie? I guess that's like giving you, like you would say Miss Chelsea instead of saying Miss Chelsea, kind of give that little name to show respect. But yeah, but she said her daughter did see her, cry. She's never seen her cry before. She said, us moms don't do that. I know that's right, child. We have to hold it together for the children. But she did say that, she got to see her in a transparent moment and stuff, and know that, hey, we do have feelings as parents. Also, let's see. They asked Johnny, you don't, ain't his name Johnny? Yeah, Johnny. They do have condoms, right? You were so afraid that Amy was gonna get pregnant.
Well, like Johnny said, he didn't know about the options he had. So, he's learning. So, now they guess they are being intimate now. They found their options to use to be intimate with, and they doing what they need to do. Case closed. Next story.
Let's see. So Jimmy, the question was asked, so what do your friend, say about, Chester telling all her business? And he was like, she was pissed. Like she was mad. She was pissed. And I was trying to, be open and honest with my future wife, but then also conceal what happened with me and my friend. And she really truly wasn't supposed to tell it on camera.
Yeah, yeah, it happens, man. Especially when you get emotional
And drunk.
Yeah, Chelsea needs some kind of ammo to get back at him with, and so she used that. Now, does she regret it? Yeah, she regrets it, but it happens. And hey, first of all, maybe he shouldn't be having sex with his friends,
and then invite them on the show, child.
Right,
To
so
tell
maybe-
me some. That's your fault.
Yeah, maybe he shouldn't be doing that. You have sex with your friends, you invite them to the show. You only known them for 2 years, so how deep is your friendship
Right.
with them? And so when you go through some emotional things, you go over to your female friends, lean on them. Lean on them like how? Are you leaning on? Are you putting your head on their shoulders, or are you putting your head somewhere else? So yeah.
Yeah, so that's basically it. And so just, I think Vanessa asked the question, was she wrong? And Clay said, yeah, she was wrong, but for telling it. But yeah, again, she was in her feelings, and all that stuff, whatever. So, but yeah, I don't think that you should tell nobody personal business. The girl said, I forgot them cameras was there. I was just caught up in the moment.
Well, like you said, she was drunk too, man.
Yeah.
So she's drunk, she's emotional. So yeah, sometimes you forget your surroundings, and that's what happens.
Vanessa asked Jessica about her and Jimmy's interaction and stuff, and it just seems like, from everybody was just waiting to see how they was gonna respond and react. And it seemed like they were just basically saying, yeah, we saw each other, there was some chemistry, but we just decided to be friends. And that's what you got.
Basically, yeah. Then Jessica said she thought her and Jimmy was cool. Apparently Jimmy did an interview and threw her on the bus, said some negative things about her, so she didn't like it. So they had some words on the reunion about it, and Jimmy apologized. And the reason why the words came about, because it was a scene in the season that Jimmy said, yeah, we was talking, him and Jessica was talking, and Jimmy said, yeah, you got up 10 minutes into our date and you walked out. And Jessica said, no, I didn't. It was like almost 2 hours. She was, no, it was 10 minutes. 10 minutes, you sat down, you wanted to take a break. Jessica, no, I wish somebody had the receipts. Cue receipts. And what happened?
Yep, they queued the receipts, chat, and it was a total of 2 hours and 13 minutes. And I was like, 10 minutes, chat. What was you drunk? Was you asleep? Did you black out?
Yeah.
So yeah, he was saying 10 minutes. So she felt like that interview was, he wasn't truthful in that interview and kind of threw her on the bus. He also said that Jessica had some good edits. And she felt like that was unfair because when she had that scene where she was talking about Chelsea some way with Laura, she felt like that, okay, if I had some good edits, why they ain't edit that out? Because I didn't like what I was saying. It was just in that moment, me and Chelsea good. Now I apologize for that. So Also, they was talking about, Chelsea saying, but she actually did not say she looked like Megan Fox. She said she regrets saying that. People have drugged her for filth for saying that. But the girl said that people say she looked like. She didn't say she looked like.
Yeah, in some angles, she do resemble
She
Megan
do.
Fox. I can see it.
But if you're looking at the whole, no. But anyway,
Yeah, because some people say I look like Giselle's son. And I'm serious about it. I ain't joking. I remember one guy said, "Man, did you play on with that show he played on, that football show?"
I forgot.
Yeah,
Baller.
I think it was Ball or something like that. He said, "I thought you was Giselle's son." And I said, "Who?" He said, "Yeah, Giselle's son." I forget his name. I said, "No, man." I looked at it and people said, "Yeah." Post picture side by side. Yeah. Not look like resemble. Okay.
I think that's when you had less gray hair.
Yeah, I had less gray hair and I had the beard kind of short and everything. Then after I found that, I was like, dang, really? So I started feeling myself. Then I thought I need to go do a Tubi movie or something.
Just sit right there in that chair.
Yeah, that's all you want me to do. I'm supposed to be off tonight. That's all you want me to do. Sit right over here.
So, they also showed Bliss, and of course they couldn't be there, but Bliss and Zach, from the last season 4 last, they are having a baby. So yeah, shout out to them. They showed them. So let's see. The question was asked for. Let's see. Oh yeah, like okay. So now this is where Kenny and Britney, the one that's been sitting on the end of the couch, child, they've been quiet the whole time because ain't nobody talking to them, no studying them. So the question was asked to Britney and Kenny, like, I know y'all was trying to be celibate and trying to be abstinence and all that stuff, whatever. But shouldn't y'all just have had sex and got it over with? Maybe your chemistry could have been just like ignited. And so
United.
It's ignited.
United.
Yeah. It ain't united. Yeah.
I started to say something about that education.
You the one just called it wrong.
I said
united.
I know. You said like united, like you together, united.
Oh, you was repeating what I said. Yeah. Oh, okay. What is it?
You talking about?
What's the proper word?
First of all, what you trying to say?
Fire. When the fire gets
ignites.
Started. Okay.
United.
I thought it was ignited.
Ignited. Because you want to get ignited.
Ignited.
Hey, I got an excuse. I just came out of surgery, man. I just got out of surgery, man. Shoot,
you act like you just got out 12 hours ago.
They rolled me from the surgery room right to this table. Go.
So anyway, she said no, she don't feel that was the case because she didn't want to start off with sex and them still not have, a connection. So she felt like, she don't believe in testing it out first. She wanted to do it the way she wanted to do it. So
I agree with that too, man. You got to have sex with somebody to figure out if you like that person or not, if y'all got chemistry. That's all y'all got is
sexual chemistry.
That's all you got.
Nick said, okay, since we on the subject of Kenny, y'all, Kenny, you on that phone. And he explained why he be on the phone.
Yeah.
Explain it, baby.
Basically, what he's saying.
I allow you.
You allow me thinking, baby. I appreciate it. Even though I'm getting low on energy because I just came out of surgery.
Well, you wasted time.
I'm sorry. Okay. So what he basically saying, Kenny, right? Yeah, Kenny is a principal at middle school, I think. And he's very passionate about his job. He's very passionate about the kids, the parents. He's very, very passionate about his family. So when he first got his phone back, that's the first thing he did. He checked his emails, checked on everybody at school, checked on his teachers and whatnot, which I understand, especially if you're that type of principal that's really is hands-on.
Mm-hmm.
He's really hands-on with his students and whatnot. So basically that's what he did. He just said when the production did the edits and stuff, he just made him look like he was on the phone all the time, basically.
That's what he said?
No, but that's basically what it was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he said, he was checking on his school, and he said he'd been away from school for 3 weeks. And so he was trying to figure out what happened within those 3 weeks at his school. So that's what he was doing. So that's why he was on his phone all the time.
Nick said, well, the people also said didn't look like you was phased too much. Like when y'all, you said, hey, we go our separate ways. It didn't look like you cared.
People did drag him for that.
Yeah, I even called him gay. He said that, he really and truly was pressed. Everybody handled situations differently. He said after he got finished, he called Clay and just really and truly was in the shambles telling him exactly what happened. So everybody handled stuff different.
Yeah, and also, like I said, he's a principal. Maybe he didn't want to get to have that image shown on television. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, you don't want your principal. Damn. And then you walk through school, dang, the principal's a big crybaby. He's up there crying and falling apart. So yeah, he wants to show that to his students, man.
Ooh, they probably making skits and cracking and everything.
And he had to find a new school. And he had to go to
They said, hey, I want to tell you something. Oh, but I'm afraid you're gonna cry on me. So yeah, you're right.
So that's the thing. When you have a job like a public educator or something like that, you do have to be kind of careful on how you portray yourself on these shows.
Yeah.
So I think he did the right thing. If he was gonna cry, let him cry in private.
But it seems like they are not dating as cozy and rubby, tubby, and touchy feely they was. They not dating.
I like every tubby. Where tubby come from?
I don't know. I was saying to say touchy, and it's combine some words. But so yeah, they really and truly was touching. They said they FaceTime each other. She done been to see kids at the school. She done met his parents, his folks, and everything.
That if y'all that close, y'all keep saying y'all care for one another, love one another, and y'all spend all this time together. Why y'all not together? Apparently y'all have a good chemistry there. I understand someone. Well, they can be just friends. I get that. Maybe that's what it is, just friends.
Anyway, so moving on to Matthew, declined to be on the show because they showed him where he was saying the exact same thing, like he had wrote a script to AD and the other girl. What's her name? The other girl.
Delina.
Don't matter. The other girl. Yeah.
But it don't matter what he told the other girl. It doesn't matter what he told AD. After all the evidence that laid out in front of AD, she still went on a date with him.
Because she probably was devastated after Clay said.
Sure she was.
I ain't finna marry you. So yeah, she said, let me go back and explore my own options. So yeah, hey, I know you said the same thing to me. I know you said verbatim and everything, but I think in truly, I want that date though. I want that date. I want to try it. I want to what's up. And she said he was nice looking, everything, and Clay knew that she was going on a date with the man.
I like she was trying to say that, like especially he's a nice looking guy to kind of get under Clay's skin, in my opinion.
She kept looking at him.
She kept looking out, so
and he was like, he wasn't looking, and he was like, I feel like he's looking at burning a hose in my head. He's like, no, I'm not.
You good? I'm good, man. Shoot, go ahead, man. Clay said, man, back in college, man, he was a rock star. He was an athlete. Mm-hmm. So yeah, he's man, just come on, man. It's not my first rodeo.
But yeah, she said that they went on a few dates. It was okay. He's a nice looking man. I think the second or third day he cooked for her and fed her some
chicken and rice.
Yeah, chicken and rice.
I said, Matthew, why gotta be chicken, bro? Why couldn't be steak? I had to be chicken.
And everything. So, but I guess, it didn't work. They lived two separate lives or something like that. So, they showed Chelsea and what's his name? Kwame from last season or whatever. Talked to them briefly, and seems like she got a new job to be working with Love Is Blind to the casting area. So I guess she'll be going, different places trying to cast people for the show.
That's why they hired some extra people. So that stuff won't happen again.
Yeah, they can look out for the people that scam. There's actually a part of the show.
Right, so they know what to look out for.
Right.
So you can't be coming here trying to get in the clout now. We got people that's on boots on the ground that's been through this process. So
he is
got credit straight.
Yeah.
Hey, well, I wonder where the credit score.
He said, ooh, raise up, clap. So yeah, he got his credit straight.
It probably went from 450 to 675.
And it seemed like Jessica and a few other people are going to be on the perfect match. Now y'all have to tell us what that is, because they're like the ultimatum, the perfect match, all these dating shows that they have on Netflix. I guess Nick and Vanessa are,
they empire together, boy. They empire getting stronger and bigger, man.
Especially with Love Is Blind, they done made some connections and stuff.
They made what? Love is Blind America. They got one for Australia, right?
Oh yeah, I don't know if Nick and Vanessa, y'all have to tell us that. I don't know if they host them. They got Brazil, Australia, I think, and some.
They might. I don't know.
So I don't know how that works, but I was talking about the Ultimatum. They host that, and I think that's their show. And I guess the Perfect Match, they got another season for that. Do y'all watch that? So yeah, and it was one thing that you asked me about. You know, now of course y'all know these are the same production companies as Married at First Sight. Like, why is Love Is Blind seem to have better connections? You know,
more success rate, especially of late, than Married at First Sight, and you hit it right on the head.
I was just basically saying because at Married at First Sight, which we're gonna do that review, chat. We tried to watch it, extremely boring. But then when this reunion came on, we cut that off. So we'll do that come Thursday. But yeah, it seems like Married at First Sight, you're married instantly. With Love Is Blind, you get to date, you get to, see if you want to connect with this person you haven't seen. And then you kind of, don't work and you go your separate ways. You may get engaged or not. So, it's nothing that's kind of like tying you to it. With Married at First Sight, it's instantly you tied to it, and if it don't work, you break up. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that is too. And then heck, them experts, child, they ain't experting. They not working. So, and then with Love Is Blind, you have an array of people that you can connect with. Love Is Married at First Sight, you're only one person that somebody else connect. You know what I'm saying? So they have more of their hands into it.
Unless you like, what's his name from season 2 or 3 seasons ago?
What happened?
When his connection Married at First Sight didn't work out. After the show, he dated this woman from the show and dated that woman off the show.
Who? Married at First Sight?
Yeah. Married to K. Hurricane K.
Oh, Zach.
Zach married. He dated like 3 or 4 women off the show.
Yeah. Who's the 3 or 4?
I know he dated
Bow. Yeah. So, but anyway, how you go from 1 to 3, 4, 5?
I was just like Love Is Blind. I hope that's
On that note, you guys, that's all we got. We will see you guys on the next video. Thank y'all so much for y'all prayers and concerns and well wishes for Eddie. He is doing, as you can see, he's doing good. He's still on his way to recovery.
I'll tell you, I gotta go back. What? Nurse said, you got rolled back to the room. Hi, I gotta go back to the room.
We'll see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
Always put God first.
Deuces.
Hey! Always put God first.